Sup? Sup, Flip? Sup, Lionel? Sup, Hammer? Sup, Damon? How y'all doing? Let me, actually, it might be helpful if I turned on the camera. Funny enough, I thought about, because I know some people don't like when a person's on camera, so I thought about transitioning to, not transitioning, because when I first started the channel with those horrible videos, I had no camera on me. And I was wondering if I should do no camera versions. Because they also did ask for a while ago, like a podcast. So I don't know. I'm curious about those things. But first things first is getting the Saturday morning cartoons and Sunday morning cartoons out. I got to focus on the right things, right? And this weekend I have free, so I'll be able to hammer that stuff out. Hopefully. Y'all should be killing this dude already. What's up? Oh, by the way. Oh, what's up, Spike? By the way, who has Judo Master yet? Anybody got Judo Master yet? Who has been fortunate in their pulls? I should be asking this question when Mike is on, because he can say he doesn't have him, and then we can all make fun of him. All right. Actually, what I will do, Artemis, I started friggin' Red Hood and the Outlaws. I think it's the Rebirth, whichever one is better. I don't know if it's New 52 or Rebirth. And I read volumes 1 and 2 last night. Now, to be fair, their volumes are much smaller than IDW, but yeah. See, Lionel Judo Master. I think the 11th Street Kids might be sneaky the best trio team, whatever they want to call them, in the game. Because I don't see weakness, if that makes sense. The weakest character is Vigilante, and he hits like a truck. So I don't see where, I don't see their, I see their flaw. And the flaw is, if I compare them to the Justice Gang, Superman DCU is better than Peacemaker. Vigilante is better than Guy Gardner so far. And then I think Judo Master and Mr. Terrific, given Judo Master's like kit, they might be like neck and neck. I don't know. Because Judo Master's kit seems insane. It seems stupid. At least the team synergy does in the, I think it's Ultimate too. Hold up. Whenever you inflict armor break, a random anti-hero gains 2 stacks of hard hit. So, Mr. West, one, I did 5 single pulls and got him on the 5th. Congratulations. I have not had any luck with any of these banners this season. It has been very frustrating. I pulled Vigilante yesterday when Judo Master started. I always wonder about that. I'm liking him running Peacemaker, Red Hood, Batman, Judo Master, Vigilante. Yeah, I was Batman for sure because of the armor break. Red Hood, I guess, for the crit team synergy, but I guess you would be using Judo Master's team synergy there. So who role does Red Hood? Well, single target burst damage. Maybe that's it. But then again, that still wouldn't matter for Vigilante. Wait, is he anti-hero? Is Red Hood an anti-hero? Oh, okay. There we go. Red Hood is an anti-hero. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. And here's how lucky I am. I got all of the creature commandos right before Judo Master came out. I realize that now. I pulled Bride alongside Peacemaker. Then I got Dr. Phosphorus and Weasel like last week, 10 days ago. And now I could run them with Peacemaker and Judo Master and get stacks of hard hit on them whenever you inflict armor break. And all they do is nuts. I just saw what's up with the releasing epics that are legendary using him as a sub-tank. Oh, no, sub-tank, yeah, I remember that revive, but I was also thinking, because he's also an anti-hero, so he also gets the benefit of that hard hit, so when he comes through with his ultimate attack. Yeah, at the start of each round, all allies gain 2... Whoa, what? At the start of each round, all allies gain 2 stacks of hard hit? This is stupid. This is absolutely nuts. Peacemaker's an anti-hero. Yeah. I think they consider anti-hero anybody who's a hero but kills people. So Punisher would be like an anti-hero. Daredevil. Not Daredevil. Deadpool. Alright, so I pulled 6 epics during Vigilante's banner. Nightwing, who was set for my desired. Okay, so there. Red Hood, Two-Face, Constantine, Zatanna, and Weasel. Yo. Dog. That's just. How? I mean, I get it. I mean, I believe, I hear you, but I'm more like, how as in, like, I'm guessing this is how you felt when you were pulling them. And you got Red Hood, you got, like, Nightwing, you're like, okay, well, desired, okay, I get it. And then you get Red Hood, and you're like, okay. Two-Face is like, how, though? Constantine, how? How? Zatanna, how? How? How am I getting all these epics and not the... That's crazy. Crazy. I'm going to pull some more from him right now, even though I won't be upgrade. And this was the debate I always have of whether I should have these in or not. I got the Dr. Phosphorus, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Also got the helmet for Peacemaker, so they are a problem. Yeah, Peacemaker's helmet is good. I saw someone say that it wasn't good, and I was like, what are you talking about? It's an awesome artifact from start. I haven't even checked the upgrades for it. Really hoping I have better luck with Judo Master, but going off the rest of the season. What's up, LaFell? Getting frustrated with his pulls, considering just picking him up from the off. Really? Okay. How many pulls have you guys done? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull enough to get this guaranteed epic now. We'll see. We shall see. I want to get him 2 more times. That'd be nice. Not gonna happen this go around though. And that's the thing. I said the same thing about Mr. Terrific. Well, no, not in that way. It was after I had him, I was like, if he's this good, I kind of understand the price point because he is a legendary in disguise. But looking back at it, and it's easy for me to say because I have him rank 10, I think. So it's easy for me to say, no, I wouldn't do it. Like I wouldn't spend $50 on him, but I got him already. But if I didn't have him up until this point, would I do it? Then again, the way I go is a little bit different as well since I'm a content creator. I don't know. It feels crazy to me that it either goes from people who pull him immediately after 5 pulls or pull him 2 times in the same Kid Flash. I had Weasel and Seesaw. There goes that whole streamer luck thing. I had Weasel and him, and I end up pulling Kid. Now, here's the thing. Kid Flash, I'll never be upset about getting Kid Flash, but I'm not happy. That wasn't the goal here. How many? 80. Okay, so I could take him up rank 11 soon enough. Boo. At this point, the price might be cheaper than paying for the pull. See, that's the thing. I went on this whole, since the Deathstroke thing, this strict, I'll only buy security pass and the drone. And I think I spent $5 on another 10 tokens, but I've been actively until I see some stuff from the game itself centered around it and everything, communication and stuff, and the checking on the health of the game, that I've said that I'm not gonna spend, at least not a lot. So I don't think I would ever reach $40 in pulls. So I think 120 at this point, not as bad as others, but not good. It's definitely not. You've pulled 120 and you haven't gotten them. It's crazy who pulls. How I watch Mr. Squirrel prove a point to the devs. He did 173 pulls to finally get Judo Master once. That is crazy. At this point, the price might be cheaper than paying for the pulls. I did 100 with Vigilante yesterday. I dropped 40 on Judo Master to cover the daily, 10 and then 30 to get the extra to 100. I spent gems on the last day, and even if I hadn't pulled them. He said now since he's been monetized by the game, so he's going to voice the displeasure with the pool system and possibly show them the 173. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do anything about it. Good news is I have almost saved up enough sets to get the starter banner. WW only needs 2 more. Then I just drop them until she pulls. That's okay. That's insane. I pulled 60, got 2 copies. See, that feels more like in line, like what it should be. Yeah. Somebody asked, no, I wasn't monetized by the game too. Actually, I should put that in the comment section. But that's okay. Let's see. Up next would be, I kind of want to do the other polls again. Because at this point right now, reading his kit, if you go to the offers, which I'm not gonna, let's say what, $50 to actually pay for him. Oh wait, they don't have that anymore. They don't have the you can buy him for $40 or whatever thing to unlock him, right? So it would have to be, oh no, there it is. So you could unlock him for 50 at this point, right? But since I would already have him this, so you would still be spending 40 to get 40 shards, $1 per shard. One of the reasons I would want Judo Master is because it gives me a good reason to play Batman. Oh no, you already have a good reason to play Batman. It's because he's Batman. Sorry. I put out a video yesterday apologizing to Batman. Hey, and happy is it Batman Day today? Anyway, I put out a video yesterday apologizing to Batman because he's insane. He's incredible. Yeah. I'm tempted to do this deal here. And partially because I get the shards and then I also get like 20 pulls. Good morning, George. Do you have Peacemaker yet? George, I never asked. Like, are you more of a free-to-play or are you more of a, I don't think you're a whale. You've just been playing for a while. Maybe you are, I don't know. Because we're talking about pull rates right now. Hey, the Vigilante is part of Judo Master's banner. Only the newest characters should be part of their banner, then release them together down the road. You don't think Judo Master should be in the featured banner? Because he's not in any other banner. He'll be in the featured banner with Judo Master, and then they'll remove them both, and they won't be in like the weekly or epic banners for like a month or so, I think, or a couple weeks, something like that. I don't know the exact day. Let's move you. All right. So anyway. Let's go back to Compact Carnage. That's funny. Convergence, whatnot. For a second. You know that you are absolutely correct. How dare I throw shade on Mr. Bruce freaking Wayne? I'm saying, bruh. He's all you need. Now I was really happy to like figure out that he's actually a beast in this game. So I've put like he'll be my first focus, like over Wonder Woman and everything. But like Wonder Woman is better. I'm not saying that Batman's better, of course not. But for me, I'm putting everything into Batman because I'm a fan, and so I'm gonna put that little priority over it. So he can be my I waste resources. Somebody way back when told me about that, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I should do that. Yes, today is celebrating Batman. So in our game, the inbox gave us 300 diamonds. I thought the 300 diamonds were for because they gave us Batman shards, like 40 Batman shards. I thought the 300 diamonds was for something else. Or was it for Batman Day? Funny enough, they have a Batman Day. I don't remember a Superman Day. Or is it that I don't care about Superman? I don't know which one that is. But, yeah, they gave us 300. But I guess it was... Superman's coming to HBO is why we got the 300. But you're right. We were celebrating Batman Day yesterday. I think it was the 17th. So Wednesday. And then they gave us 300 diamonds and then one Batman. So 40 of his shards. So I think I wonder how many I have now. Because I would love for him to be my first like rank 11. For no good other than, well, he does hit like a truck. But yeah. No, Vigilante should not be in the mix during Judo Master's banner. That's how I pulled Vigilante. Like, why include Vigilante in Judo Master's banner if Judo Master isn't in Vigilante's banner? Okay, I see the logic. I can see your logic. I don't think that one extra epic is throwing off the odds that much in a pool of 50 that you're pulling from, but I see your logic about if he's not on one, he shouldn't be on the other. Okay, I can see that. I'll say agree to disagree, but I see your point. I see where you're coming from. Okay. Next. So, oh yeah, I need to do the other stuff for this thing. And then decide if I am desperate enough to buy one of the packs so I can do more pulls. I could always say it's for content. I could always say it's for content. If you guys get that Batman video up to 1,000 views. Okay, dispatch. So let's see. That'd be 80 more here. I need to do 40 more pulls here. We would have to get him to rank 6. I am where on the epic counter? So the question would be, should I try my luck and just do the... Let's do the math real quick on that then, right? So they have in the store... It'd be funny if I just pulled these two and then I got them twice. That would be hilarious. You have them in the store. Let's do this real quick math. You have a $5 deal here, and you have a couple of other $5 deals down here, where these would equal up to one epic if you spent it, right? So you would get 40 shards of, you would end up with 40 shards of an epic if you started the guarantee counter at 0. Bet. You pay, and that would be for $20. You pay $20 here, you get 20 of these and then 20 of him. No guaranteed epic, but you get 20 more pulls. However, we've already seen that the pulls value aren't exactly like, you can't count on it. Fair enough, I'm extra salted because of the pulls. That's not negative energy. You brought up a good point and then you backed up your point. You didn't be like, screw everybody who got him. You were like, no, bro, I don't like it because, and I can understand in the moment where you're like, I want Vigilante. He's like, okay, fine, Vigilante, I didn't get him. Let me pull for Judo Master, and then you get you get Vigilante from the Judo Master pull. I can see where you would just sit there and have a bit. Is this? Like I could see that moment. I can see where you just look at your phone and just like, yo, you really. If it would feel like to me the game is trying to gaslight me at that point. Does that make sense? Like you're in an argument with somebody and they're bringing up a point that you know is not a point, but they're doing it, and you're like, you're just trying to get to me. You're just trying to get to me right now. And I feel like the game is almost like you have an AI in the background like, look, this is how we're going to take over the humans. They think we're going to take over their nuclear codes. They think we're going to shoot off missiles and overrun these automated cars. No. We're going to infiltrate their games. And we're going to give them the most absurd results. The most absurd results. Like, it'd be funny right now if you pull Peacemaker somehow from, like, the featured banner from Judo Master, because you'd be happy to get Peacemaker, but then you'd be like, but, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's how AI is going to get us. It's going to be psychological warfare, because we're so into gaming, the internet, all that stuff. That's what's going to happen. That's what happened. I don't even think it was RNG. I think it's actually ChatGPT, it's DeepSeek, it's Baird, it's all the AI models figuring out a way to come at us. That's what it is. They change the odds just to mess with your head. Because that is your game gaslighting you. That is 100% your game gaslighting. I'm not doing this right now. I want to try to do this on air for a YouTube video. The digital universes are fun, I guess. The last one kind of turned me up to it. Yeah, that's exactly how I'm feeling. Otherwise, just glad I got guaranteed Wonder Woman. Oh no, cool. I mean, guaranteed Wonder Woman is fun. It'll make you feel better. But that really would be like, I feel like I would be in an argument with my phone, but it'd be a one-sided conversation. Like, why would you do this to me? You know how this would make me feel. Why would you even say that? Okay, so, oh yeah, I need two more here. Sorry, I just got caught up in Spike's phone gaslighting him. Honestly, I think that's gonna be the thing. That if I don't get what I want, I'm just gonna proclaim that my phone is gaslighting me. Oh, geez, I didn't even. No wonder. Let me. Ooh, welcome to Switzerland, where it's dark as hell outside right now. 6:30 in the morning. But during the summertime, it is bright as hell at 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, let's scoot past you because we need to do two of these arena battles. I'm just trying to get to those tokens at the moment. Those two encrypted tokens. So, I was about to make a stupid logic leap, but I don't think I'm going to. Where it is, if I, it's all centered around his pools. And I think it's weird that I feel as though when I have a guaranteed epic up on that featured banner, I should expect to get them. And I'm not saying like every time, because as you just saw with Kid Flash, but the idea that people are pulling 100, 170, maybe they should have a guaranteed counter in here for the new epic to say something like, if you've pulled 120, you get a guaranteed vigilante. Or you get, like, if you pull 80, you get a guaranteed, not vigilante, a guaranteed judo master, something like that, where it's like you have a guaranteed epic, okay, fine. But if you pull 120, then you get a guaranteed judo master. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. And then level up a character 5. Guess where we're gonna go to? Who? We stick to the Bat family. Well, she's already up here. Let's go ahead and go to the ex-wife. Oh, geez. Could you guys just speed up a little bit? Okay. I can't send you. Oh. Were you trying to send me something? You can do it over Discord, I guess. Which I need to check the Discord. Y'all, man, yesterday was a pain. So I did not stream yesterday because I had to go to Geneva for work. I had a meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning. Geneva is 3 hours via train from here. So, well, basically I do have to get from here, which is Wallisellen, to Zurich, HB, like the main train station. And then from there it's 3 hours. But it's only 10 minutes from here to like HB. Hauptbahnhof, main station. There's your German lesson for the day. We're on the train and I've already got my hotspot set up and I've started to work. And then I noticed my internet is like in and out, but it's like, oh, because we're going through a tunnel real quick. All right, fine. Once we're out of the tunnel, it'll be fine. And then I just do the work that I can do that doesn't require any internet. And then I notice, I'm like, we haven't been moving for a minute. Basically, a train in front of us ended up with some technical difficulties and stuck on the track. Now, so you guys know, I don't know where you are, but Switzerland's public transportation system is tremendously reliable. Like, they have it down to like the minute how late they will be, if they're late. They're usually not late, and then if it's like they're gonna have a delay, they literally put up on the screen like 1 minute delay. And if it's 1 minute, they mean 1 minute. If it's 3 minutes, they mean 3 minutes. So like for them to have a delay of any kind is huge. Like it's a big deal. They always have like massive delays on the first snow of the year, and that's basically it. But you can set your clock to that. Anyway, So I'm sitting on this train and I'm like, okay, I timed it poorly. Where I was going to be in Geneva like 5 minutes before I had to be at this meeting, so I was gonna make it, but it was like I'm in Geneva like 5-10 minutes before. I walked to the bank, and then boom, we got the meeting. Um, the, I end up sitting on this train in a tunnel for an hour. Then they're like, okay, we're gonna go backwards to the previous village we were because this train is stuck on the tracks. Then they're like, okay, well no, they were able to move the train, so now we're gonna go forward to the next city. The next city is Bern. Bern from Zurich is an hour, so technically I spent like an hour, 2 hours to get to a place that only took an hour. I'm already gonna be late for a meeting. I'm already texting my bosses like, yo, this is what's up, whatever, whatever, whatever. They're like, just make it a Teams meeting, and I don't usually like doing. I like Teams is fine because I do a lot of home office, but it was like first time I'm meeting this person, first time we're meeting this department, and I wanted to be like face to face. I end up like, okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Now I can't make it to Geneva in time for the meeting. Obviously, I can't make it back to Zurich in time for the meeting and do it from my home office. So I had to go find like a Starbucks. Yes, Switzerland has Starbucks. Italy doesn't have them. It doesn't like. Well, no, Italy has one Starbucks in Milan, and every Italian walks up to it, takes a picture of it because the building is very pretty, and then they go to the actual cafes because Italians are serious about their coffee. Anyway, I had to go find a Starbucks, sit down with some. Well, they weren't annoying. They were only annoying because they were in my space. They did absolutely nothing to me. They said no words. But I felt very insecure because I hate being that guy in a Starbucks on a call or in a meeting or whatever. I hate that person. I don't want to be that person. And I was that person. Yeah, so then I called and I was like, instead of this meeting being like an hour, hour and a half, I went ahead and sat down and summarized all the points. I'm confused. I'm confused. Uh, you can buy them from certain selectors, right, George? Because other selectors, I was trying to use those selectors that we got from that Fatal Exception Digital Universe, and you couldn't get any of the newer characters. It's only the selectors that are under the Elite Arena thing, right? Not the selectors that you find in like the League shop. I don't get it twisted. I'm happy. Don't get that twisted. Um, sure. Okay. I was about to lose it because I got Weasel, and then I was like, okay, but wait, you did have Weasel and Desire thing, so, and that was part of the reason why, like, sometimes I feel as though I would get more of, and I've gone back and forth on this, and I don't think it's true. I think it's more superstition, but like, if I didn't have anybody in the Desired, would that make it more likely that I would get Judo Master? And that's not how math works, but maybe that's how the programming works. If that makes sense, right? Because programmers, humans, um, yeah, it is. It is a good way. In the Elite Arena one, yeah. Because I think that's what I did for Mr. Terrific, actually. Let me tell you what our DC Dub C Yoda is talking about. After I just stare at this for a second. What? Oh, I do want to do this thing, though. I need to do this for... Sorry, guys. I do this for my... Was this going to not let me screenshot it? Hold on. For the friggin' thumbnails. So sorry. You gotta see me do some work real quick. So save. Judo Master DC.c folder. Bet. Okay, save. I'm trying to transition on the images that I put up on the thumbnails a little bit. Except that these images you don't get anywhere but here or when you like complete that gallery thing. Sorry. So I'm trying to take care of this now. Weasel. Is there anybody in there of relevance? Oh, they only give you for the 2 epics anyway. All right, that's fine. Also, so I ended up taking that 1.5 hour long meeting, summarizing everything. Before that, doing the meeting from Starbucks and making it last only 20 minutes, and then sending up a follow-up email, and then going directly back home, which meant that I basically spent like 3-4 hours of travel to do a 20-minute meeting in Starbucks and come back home. Anyway, there we go. That was how ridiculous my day was. That's why I have a headache now. This is ridiculous. Okay, so real quick. I'm going to show you what George is talking about, but also to ask him this question because. Now you can do this to upgrade them, as he was saying. Now it's not the league. Oh no, it's the League Shop one too. Which one was I thinking of? It's the League Shop, so I could do Judo Master here, right? But then there was another one, Elite Shop. You should be able to do it here. There is another Epic Selector that you got from Kulo. What is the shop? I don't know if it's in a shop that you get from System Recovery. You get those Epic Selectors from System Recovery, and they're very different. There's one that oh boy, I speak English words. I promise you I do. There's this one that gives you like the image of the character that you've selected for the selector in the front. There's the other one from System Recovery that is Motherbox. Where are they? Here, where you only get the face, and these ones you can't get the new epics from. And these are the ones they were giving to us from that fatal exception, where you could get like 40 of them or whatever, and that's what I used to get Batman up to rank 10. But yeah, these ones you can't use to do the epic pull. So you might have thought, oh, well, the epic selectors don't let me do it. Only this epic selector doesn't let you do it. The other ones in the League Shop and in the Elite Arena Shop will let you do it. Okay, cool. Next, congrats, blessed by DCU, but I don't know, dog. I guess I am. I was thinking about the bonus, which you just mentioned. It should be the standard 30% chance, but if you don't get lucky, that is guaranteed one time only at 100 pulls, which is a season. That's what I think. I said 120, but 100, cool. But that's what I think. Like at a certain point, there should be a guaranteed counter for the newer epic. If you did whatever the hell they want to make the price, but like 100, 120, where it's like, hey, if this person's pulling 100 tokens in the span of like the 7 days you give them, come on, man. Like, and just one time, just to unlock it, and then maybe that's it, just so they get the unlock, and then the upgrading is different. But yeah, it's a good way to upgrade new epics for completing their events. Yep, exactly, from the shop. After that, it's back to 30%. But okay, sorry, I didn't even read that point. Yeah, that. So Spike, you and I are agreeing on that point. So lucky have it for you. Thanks, appreciate it. You had very good luck. I think honestly, I shouldn't even say this. I think I'm draining your luck, guys. I love y'all, but that was ridiculous what just happened. Absolutely ridiculous. And also it leaves, decision time. Oh no, decision time. With these frags, you can only select characters that are already available in the mother box. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah. And with those, yeah, only in the mother box. And Judo Master and Vigilante wouldn't be in the mother box at the time. Okay, cool. All right. So now I'm able to upgrade Weasel, who now... Oh, by the way. Yeah, Mr. West said he spent $50. Did you say that before? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said that you spent $50. So to get the unlock, right? So you did that $50 unlock deal. Am I the biggest fan of it? No. Do I think it should be like $30 and not $50? Yes. But I think you might not regret it with Judo Master because he seems like a beast already. Not in the the shop selectors. Yes. All the characters that you have already unlocked. Yes, already unlocked. Yeah. Because that's why I was confused by. I was gonna try to upgrade. I was gonna try to use it to upgrade Vigilante, and that's when I ended up using Nth Metal to upgrade Vigilante, and I went through that whole logic. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it was a 2-for-1 deal. That's why I did it. But yeah, because I had Vigilante unlocked, and I was gonna try to use those epic selectors from the system recovery / the digital universe, and he wasn't there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, look, and I should go ahead and do his video. I'm just trying to wait for the sun to come up so I can put up my green screen. And then I was actually talking to Kosi about it last night. She bought her box lights, and I need to buy mine. I have no idea why I'm giving you that detail in my personal life. You guys do not care. Okay. But the thing about his team synergy is that if you inflict armor break, an anti-hero gains 2 stacks of hard hit. That is nuts. So then you put Red Hood, good. Peacemaker, good. Vigilante hits like a truck. Dr. Phosphorus hits like a truck for everything I've been told. And so does Weasel. Well, good damage. Not as bad, not as good as Dr. Phosphorus. From what I have been told. So if you're putting a hard hit on these dudes based off of a team synergy, when somebody lays down armor break, and these some bees want to like lay down armor break at every turn, put Batman in there who's laying armor break down on his basic. I mean, he seems like he's going to be really good. He seems like he's going to be really, really good. So you can buy him from there without wasting even more crypto. That's what I was thinking about doing. But I don't think, because here's the other proposition that I have, and this is what the Nth Metal was for, which I know is a big deal. If I do it in this 5 days, which the Alina Arena is going to reset in 14 or something like that. It's already been 11 days. Oh, it's coming around fast. The months are going by quick, yo. And in the league shop, I don't have enough, and I'm not gonna get like, oh geez, 24,000. I'm not getting that many in the next 3 days. No chance. My neck. But at what level? Well, that was on rank 5, what I just read. The other part of his team synergy comes through after the fact, and it's something additional to that. So this is where he's at, and you can get up to rank 5 with just, elites and rares. You don't need to do anything else there. But then on his, I love this animation with the cheese doodles. I don't know why. I need to watch this TV show. All right. But then when you rank him up to rank 7, that's when it gets, at the start of each round, all allies gain a stack of hard hit. So he's already given the hard hit on his team synergy out the box. But only 5 times 2. Huh? Oh, 10, yes. Okay, yeah, because you only get to do it 2 times. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Excuse me. Wait, should I try my luck one more time before? No, I still don't have enough in light to do Judo Master. So we're going to do Judo Master today. In honor of celebrating Batman, we've already done the Batman video. We're going to do the Nightwing video because he's at rank 10 now. So I'll touch base on him again, and then I want to do the digital universe that they have. Yeah, that's the plan. So back to the shop. A little bit of a headache going right now. Daggum. All that travel just to come home. Yeah, I think you can do this twice. Wait, hold up. Because I haven't used it yet. Yeah, one time and then another one time. It's weird that they did. Well, whatever. that is separated out like this. Cheese doodles are his favorite snacks in the show. For some reason, I thought he liked the hot Cheetos. I guarantee it's the flaming hot Cheetos, and they just couldn't get the trademark licensing copyright, whatever legal thing blocked them from being able to do that. Because I think it might be the fact of he could be an anti-hero. And I think commercials are lax enough now versus like in the early aughts where they were kind of strict. But Cheetos probably still doesn't want their product in the hands of a guy who murders people. Even if he is an anti-hero. However, and this is real question because I'm in Switzerland. Do they have like Deadpool commercials? And I don't mean Ryan Reynolds in the voice of Deadpool. I mean, like, do they have outright, like, Deadpool commercials? Because I could see that being an amazing commercial. And I could also see people being like, there's no way we can have this guy be the representative of Charmin toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't get it, Charmin toilet paper, because he has a potty mouth. That's right, off the dome. I should have been a rapper. Anyway, so I'd be curious if they would ever do that, if the marketing department would ever let that happen. Okay, so I still have 4 of these encrypted tokens. Oh, and I could take them up to rank 6, get this extra stuff. This is the main reason, and this is why I used the 8th medal on it, or the nth medal, I should say, was to get to the rank 7 so I could then get to the rank 8 using this by completing all these things. I'm gonna have to do 30 more pulls there anyway. How many did I say I have? So I think I can do another 10 pull. See if I can keep riding the luck. Let's see. We'll do another 10 pull. I have 4, so I can do 6, right? Yeah, I have 4, so I'll buy 6. Hooray for using content as an excuse. Bet. And I was farming these diamonds in system recovery, just so you know. That's what I spent yesterday and the day before doing, was getting through a good bit of system recovery and doing that middle, make sure that middle says, "What's up, pal?" And doing that middle achievement where you get diamonds off of it. So now we do one more 10 pull. Yay! You end up with Two-Face. Here's your Vixen. Thanks, bro. No, I'm going to end up with a bunch of like uncommons and elites. Which I kind of want some elites and rares. I'm okay with that to upgrade these characters. I mean, I'll take another Judo Master. I mean, what are we talking about? Yay, 4 of them. Okay, no, it's cool. I've had a good day of pulls. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I've had a good day of pulls. Just look up Friday the 13th Sweet Revenge. It was shocking. The gore minimum product placement. All right, somebody said they sent me something, right? No? Yes? No? 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 Yes? Hold up. So you can buy him from without wasting even more encrypted tokens. Yeah. Okay, so that thing. Are you excited about it? I am. I'm legit excited. I really want to start recording this video. I really, really, really want the sun to come up a little bit faster. Which always reminded me, you know how sometimes they make you read stuff as a kid? Did you see the messages I sent you, the videos on the new game? No, Theonitis, I did not. That was the thing I was about to look up. That's what it was. That was the message I saw. Which there is this morbid story they made us read. Not morbid, it was like story. It was like, I guess it was a short story or a poem. I remember it was like 4th or 5th grade or something. And it was about a soldier in Vietnam, and the Viet Cong army had come and like slaughtered his entire platoon, and he ended up hiding under a graphic trigger warning. This is like bad. Give it 30 seconds. He ended up hiding under someone's body, and the Viet Cong were going through the fields like checking for anyone was alive and if they were killing them. So he stayed quiet and silent and hid under a body. And then in his head, and this is the part that like really, really altered me as a child, he was sitting there under a bunch of his best friends who were dead at that point, trying to figure out a way to stop the sun from rising. because he knew once the sun was rising, then they would find him. And so it was this man who was desperately trying to come up with a plan to stop the sun from rising. And I was like, that is a level of desperation to where you have reasoned your way into something that is completely illogical that you think you can solve. Like the level of desperation in that is like, it was jarring for me as a child, which, by the way, why are you letting a 9-year-old read that? Give a damn if this is reading class. Can you give me something? Can I get something on like jaguars, rainforest animals, savanna animals? Can we not do sub-Saharan? We whole bunch of animals. Why couldn't we be reading about them? Why have to read about this man's trauma, which thankfully he lived to see the day, or lived to see another day, but like, geez. That kind of, like, when I read that part, like, he's sitting there trying to figure out how to stop the sun from rising. I was like, yo, I'm not grown, but I know adult feelings at that moment. Jesus. Anyway, damn, they filtered my previous comment. New Jason Voorhees short. They teamed up with a hard cider company. That is cool. I want to buy hard cider from them. I don't even drink hard cider like that. I'll have it in the summertime and stuff and chill with it. But like, they can become my official hard cider. Hold up. Jason, we were just talking about Jason too. Hard cider. Wait, whoa. Why is Captain Morgan sliced apple? I don't know if that sounds delicious or disgusting. Angry Orchard. Welcome to Freaky Season. Angry Orchard and Jason. Yes, I'm over 21 by a lot. Welcome to Freaky. Yo, I am here for this. And I'm not even like I should probably watch all the old Jason movies. I am absolutely here for this. That's what's up. I'm here for it. The short is called Sweet Revenge, and it's awesome. I'll watch it later. I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. It would be dope if they gave you the option to select 2 desired legendary characters. They do with the epics. Ooh. Okay, no. So then when you get to your guaranteed one, you can like guide it a little bit more. However, I think that would make people more upset. Because if you said that I have a 30% chance at, like, I've worked up 150 guaranteed, right? And then I get to like 149 and I'm like, okay, I want Flash and I want Blue Beetle. 30% either. And then I get Dr. Fate. That feels like so much more of a kick in the throat. Because it took me 150 to get there, 150 from like super encrypted tokens, all that. I don't know. That might make people more upset. Speaking of animals, you remember the Disney Channel show Staley, who had his talking goldfish and his cat and his dog. I did not have Disney Channel. We were poor. No, we didn't have Disney Channel money, put it that way. That is it. I can't mention it because they filtered out my comments. Okay. That's weird that they filtered that out. Didn't sound like you cursed. What's up, guy? Okay. So. What was I about to do next? Oh yeah, okay. So not Peacemaker, Vigilante. I think Vigilante, even the only reason I can't run him with Peacemaker and Vigilante right now is that Judo Master's health pool is too low. His team synergy is incredible. He could be useful on any team right now, just given the synergy. And the debate I'm doing right now is should I go ahead and take him up to rank 6 and then do a video on the rank 8? That way I could do his badge as well now. Or do I do the like first look that I typically do without having pulled him twice? And I think that's what I'm going to do, is that I'm going to do just the rank 5 version, and then I'll come through here. As soon as we're done with that video, I'll rank him up, and then I'll work on his badge. Because here's the other thing. And maybe, I don't know, DC Dubsy Yoda, George, I don't know if you're still there. I don't know whose badge I should work on next. And I have had like, because it's paralysis by analysis, because I'm so terrified of going into the wrong badge again that I haven't started any new ones, and I have 364 of these. Because I haven't started any new badges. I don't know whose badge to do. And the last time it was kind of like, oh, I screwed up. I should have done that. Oh, I screwed up. I should have done that. So now I'm like worried and I don't want to do anything with them. Okay. And I really need to get someone up to level 280 so I can continue on in the, who's it? Main story. I'm stuck here at 45.3 because I need someone to be 280. So I need titanium, of course. And it says easy. If it's easy, let me do it and don't give me this level restriction. Whatever, dog. Okay. Because then getting those diamonds would help too. And I think I'll get enough from the bunk. Because I think I'm only like 10K shy. So if I wait another hour, well, 5.5 hours, I should have enough. Batman is at what right now? Or not what? Yeah, I need 11,000 more titanium, and then I could take him up to, because he will be my first from now on. What's up? I'll take him up to level 280 because I think I have enough experience. It's the goal that I'm gonna run short on, I think. Okay. Let's see. So let's see if we can run Judo Master in anything right now. We can do team ups in a basic thing, just to try him out. How many? I got 5. I can always restart it. Beginner simulation. So we do have Grodd, not the best. Although with Vigilante on our side, it should be okay. We're gonna go down to 1x once it gets on and popping. We remove you. We're gonna put in Peacemaker, Vigilante. Oop, too fast. Judo Master. His team synergy, because you need 2 anti-heroes, and that's just Vigilante and him. We're gonna need 1 more to go hit you in the face. I think Red Hood, because he's also an agile damage dealer and I have him up that high. Albeit they would probably go as well. So then I can use him as a pseudo tank. Where you at, Red Hood? There he is. I need to look at Red Hood's gear if I'm gonna start using him in this way. What does Red Hood gear look like? Trash. Okay. Try to focus on 1 badge per color at a time. That's what that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Or what I'm trying to do recently. But now it is because I have the tier 1 that I could get to. I just don't know who to start it on. I did the whole like trying to balance and do it all over the place. That was screwed. I should not have done that. Now I've kind of readjusted and gotten back to like 1 badge at a time. Oh, no, I agree. No, I agree with you. But now I don't know which character to start doing the tier 1 on. Like I just went ahead and completed Batman's tier 2. That's fine. I'm in the middle of Raven's tier 2 now. Then I'll do, I think, Batman's tier 3 first over everybody else's. And you know what I mean? Like that. But now it is, I'm looking for the next tier 1 I'm going to do. And I think because of how I have it saved up, I'm just going to put on the Judo Master. But, okay. So I need to upgrade his gear a bit. His attack is 88,000, which is, if I look at that versus Vigilante, Vigilante is 97. I don't think Peacemaker has anything too much better. I'll love to show you Batman's in a second. Hold up. Peacemaker's attack, 87. Okay, so right there with Red Hood, but Red Hood is a damage dealer and Peacemaker's a tank. However, Legendary versus Epic, and Batman, 140. Wonder Woman, Pandora. I don't know that I've started her badge yet. I need to look at that. Zatanna, I just completed right before the Batman thing. Guys, too? See, I haven't been playing with Guy. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I do need to do Guy's badge. I'll look at Guy and Pandora after I do this. Okay, so let's see. It is Vigilante's video, or his time to shine, I should say, not video. I didn't even check his ultimate like that. So he's laying down. This one scanning armor breaks. Blah 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 blah. Physical damage. Judo Master has. Oh yeah, he has increased chance to crit, which is incredible. Which is why I wanted to stack him up with a bunch of attack. Reduction of physical damage. Now whenever Judo Master takes physical damage, he heals for 5%. Dumb. And then his ultimate focuses energy. Judo Master hits 3 enemy. Oh, that's right. He hits the front row and then he hits the middle back. 200% damage inflicted. Okay, so that's his ultimate. So we'll look at his ultimate before we put in Batman's ultimate, and he deletes everybody. Why is his head so much big? What happened here? What is this? Okay, so I mean, he's gonna crit faster than he will. All right, let's see what happens. Sup, Rillo? He's just League Challenge 1 mandatory. God, oh, that's right. God annoys me though. Sup, Napo? Finally got a good pull. I'm in 20 pulls. Judo Master in 20 pulls. Oh, got you, JM. I thought you said I'm. My fault. Well, congratulations. First of all, congratulations. I just had a little bit of luck on the stream. By a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. So I already had Judo Master pulled once, and then I just pulled him again along with Weasel, like back to back. I don't know if I should let this match finish, but I probably will. The sun is coming up. I think it's a good enough light for my green screen, and then we can go into the Judo Master video. Problem is that we cannot. He's gonna show off best with Batman as well because Batman lays down the armor break, obviously. But we cannot. He is critting like a madman. That was nuts. Hold up. Peacemaker's already gone. Restart, and I think he's already gone because I have him sat in front of Gorilla Grodd like a noob. I mean, he's gonna hit him anyway, so I don't have to even move him. He was critting a lot. But I mean, it did say 50% chance to crit, so out the gate, he can do 50 crit. That's a terrible animation, but okay. 64,000 with each hit. At rank 5, that's actually kind of crazy work. 90, 80, dog. He's rank 5 though. Is he already out hitting Vigilante? And I'm counting on the crit stat so much because he starts with 50% crit. And then I put a bunch of attack on him. So then if I have him in, I think I have a crit. Oh, that's 100K. Those are 100K hits. Oh, because there's more fragile and armor break being, I'm being slow as hell. There's a bunch more fragile and armor break stacking up on him. On them. 600K hit from Vigilante. They are doing work on Buddy. Yo. I mean, Red Hood was doing the damn thing too. I'm gonna let this finish. Batman. You were impressed by 100K. Hold up. Hold my non-alcoholic beer. Because we all know Batman drinks non-alcoholic beer, right? We know that until he retires, and then he becomes a raging alcoholic. But I mean, in the perspective of that, this guy is rank 5. He's rank 5. Like, that's really, really, really solid work. Okay. Okay. Oh, let me go to stats. I almost clicked the wrong thing. I mean, Vigilante, and to be fair, again, Judo Master was running first in the Ultimate Order. I think Vigilante was third. He's in pace with them. Red Hood died, but he was in the front, so that is what it is. I think Red Hood numbers would have been higher. He was out damaging Peacemaker, but again, Peacemaker was like fourth in that order, so he didn't run his ultimate that much. However, he's not designed for damage anyway. And of course, Batman is Batman. This is why Vigilante should be looking up to him and not him. Okay. Would you try Zatanna over Red Hood? The problem with that is that Red Hood, I'm running him because of the anti-hero thing. So I'll get extra hard hit attacks from Red Hood because Judo Master will put those hard hits on anti-heroes. And Zatanna is a hero, not an anti-hero. That would be the diff. That would be why I would probably run Red Hood over Zatanna. If that were the case. If you're just trying to get crits out there and some healage, I can't argue it. I might come back to it and do that. What I'm going to do now, though, is make a cup of coffee. I'm going to try to put up this green screen real quick. And then we come back. She does armor break and speed up. Oh, no, that part, the armor break and speed up, yeah, for 100% sure. But like with Judo Master's team synergy, she won't get any of the hard hit. Red Hood would. Red Hood would was a very weird sentence for me to say. But no, the speed ups and the armor break, because then you're loading up Judo Master more. They're even loading up Vigilante. Yeah. I like. Characters in the anti-hero camp have their HP, defense, and attack increased by 50%. I wonder where Judo Master is going to go in a minute. All right, so let me go ahead and fix my coffee, and I will be right back. Okie dokie. So now's the time where this team is failing me big time. Like every time this team goes up against somebody, we lose. It does not work. I need to fix it. And it might get fixed with the 11th Street kids. That may be the solution to this problem. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and get into Judo Master. I want to hurry up and do this so I can hurry up and take him up to rank 6. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Wait, do I have my camera right angle? Do that. Stuck what? Okay. So for Eek Stack, Eek, and the butterflies. Like Eek the cat? Like that cartoon? Alright, so here we go. Coming in 3, 2. Look, somebody let me know. Because if old buddy is in love with cheese doodles the way that they show, and I don't understand then why he doesn't have a commercial with flaming hot Cheetos. It's right there. It's right. And then he was a bodyguard for Eek the cat. Let's get to the video. So actually I did that for the transition and never did it. Anyway. So coming back in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Rose Collide video. In this video, we're going over Judo Master. Now, I've looked at Judo Master. I looked at him yesterday. Just because I did this gear, I got impatient, honestly. I did not stream yesterday due to a terrible, well, not terrible situation. That's being me being dramatic. But the reason I didn't stream ended up being just completely irrelevant at the end of the day, and a waste of like a good 4 hours of my day. But anyway, so I was working on him in the meantime of all this waiting. And I already have some gear on him and certain logic behind it. However, it feels as though he and Mr. Terrific as well, they've released epics when they have their team synergies that makes me feel like they damn well, he might as well be a legendary. Just from reading his kit, him at rank 5. I'm rushing to do this video because I've pulled him again already, and I want to take him up to rank 6 as soon as possible. He might be worth me actually dipping into my pockets, even though I have a little bit of a I'm not going to spend money on the game boycott kind of thing until I see like better communication out of him. But I don't know, $5 maybe. I have a problem. Anyway, so Judo Master may be short in stature, 5 foot. Oh, we got a short king. But not in martial arts skills. A mercenary by trade, he was hired as a bodyguard for Eek Stack, Ik, sure, and the butterflies. Well, okay. So he is an agile damage dealer who is a hero and anti-hero. Self-heal, crits. Boy, does he crit. Control, armor break, silence. We're going to go ahead and do his secret records real quick just to go ahead and get these diamonds. All right. So, personal insults, lies, laugh, flaming hot. See, look. This is going to be about Cheetos, right? Eats a spicy cheese puff. Dog. Marketing department. You could put him on the cover of Flaming Cheetos. You could, okay. I don't know nothing. Apparently, I don't know nothing. Okay, I don't know how this world works. I don't know. I don't see where I guess Cheetos doesn't want somebody who murders people as one of their spokesmen, but I mean, Chester the Cheetah seems like he probably has a criminal record. I'm just saying. The guy is a little bit too hyper and way too eager and a lot of dust on his face. I don't trust it. Anyway, we're going to go over to Judo Master. Right now, his affinities are, we're going to just do this first. Of course, Vigilante, 7.5% attack. You have plus 10% attack with Peacemaker. And then you have the Question, and you have Blue Beetle, who give 7.5%. Haven't unlocked the Blue Beetle yet, but fingers crossed. And actually, I'm going to go to this just so I can show this animation because it's cool. Kick them Cheetos. Watch out. All right, so Rapid Strikes. Scans the opposing team for its weakest link, then attacks the enemy with the most stacks of armor break 4 times. Each hit deals physical damage equal to 40% of Judo Master's attack. This is now up to 50% because of level 2. I have him at rank 5. You're going to hop up to rank 5 real quick. We all know that. Next, target weak spot. Judo Master's ability to discern and exploit weakness makes him 50% more likely to deal critical hits to enemies inflicted with armor break. So he starts off with 50% crit chance. So yeah, I put him in a bunch of attack because he's gonna crit. Now I have this as well because yeah, 5% crit. So now he's already more than a coin flip away. Like 6%, that's 11% right there. As I go through and I get the substats of crit, like this one, I think I'll probably change this piece. He's going to hit 8%. So right now, his crit is sitting at 19%. Once we actually go into battle with his passive, he will have 69% chance to crit. 70% chance. That's good. Hence all the attack. All the attack, all the attack. Next. Judo Master's years of hardening and honing his body paid off with a 15% physical damage reduction. Now, whenever Judo Master takes physical damage, he heals for 5% of his max HP. Love it. Absolutely love it. Did I go? Oh, down here. Crit hit rate increases to 70% at rank 7. I didn't read that part. Before. Crit chance rate increases again to 100%. So if I take him rank 10, all he does is crit. Now, there are going to be some characters that resist this crit damage. Okay, fine, like Blue Beetle, I think. But I'm here for this. 100%. Damage reduction increases to 30% if I get him up to rank 8. Then on his ultimate, focuses his energy with a shout before charging in and unleashing a whirlwind of kicks on the entire enemy team. Judo Master hits both enemies in the front row 3 times, dealing physical damage equal to 100% of his attack with each strike. Don't forget, it's going to be critical. He also inflicts 1 stack of armor break for 1 turn on each enemy. Cool. The middle enemy in the back row receives physical damage equal to 200% of Judo Master's attack and is inflicted with silence for 1 turn. This silence is a lot bigger than you think. It is huge. The other enemies in the back row receive physical damage equal to 50% of Judo Master's attack. When we go down further, it's going to be physical damage to enemies in the front row is 150. The back row is going to be 60%. And then by the time we get to level 3, it receives 2 stacks of armor break for 2 turns on the front row. Silence on the middle character lasts for 2 turns now. He's so good. He's so, just reading his kit, he is so good. Okay, so what I did before was I took him into team-ups with, and I'll show you guys real quick because I probably need to finish him up actually. Oh no, we got 3 hours on this one, that's cool. All right, so we'll go into the fight. Judo Master is going to benefit from a trade advantage here. Guy somehow managed to pull Judo Master on the first try. Congratulations. I will make this note real quick because we were talking about it. Spike had this idea actually coming through. The idea, I think Mr. Squirrel or Mr. Squabble, I don't know which one is his name. Sent him a message a while ago about, because he contacted me. But that part isn't important. Anyway, about how when these featured characters come out, there are people who've pulled like 100, 200 tokens and haven't gotten them. It almost seems like that's impossible to me, except for the fact of why would these people lie to me about this? It seems insane that that's a thing. And maybe the solution, Spike idea for the 100, I think I said 120. Do a guaranteed counter on the featured banner for just the first pull. Well, I said for all, I think I said for all pulls, but Spike said just for the first one. To where if you've pulled 100 tokens, you get the unlock guaranteed. 100% chance of getting Judo Master in this case. And then after that, it goes back down to 30% like everything else. But that if you pull 100, that you get the at least the unlock. And then it goes back down to 30%. Which I think was a very smart solution. So shout out to Spike on that one. But anyway, that'll be my 2 cents. I did a lot of negative stuff as of late, and it's not like they need me to be like, oh, let me relax on them. The guy with the tiny ass YouTube channel is like, he's gonna give us a break. They don't care what I say. But anyway, I'm gonna try to keep the positive vibes. However, I do like that idea of if you pull like 100, the first one should be unlocked. And then after that, drop it back down to 30%. Cool. If you want to rank them up, cool, do that. So here we go. Now I have been running Red Hood. The reason for that is that on the team synergy for Judo Master, you need to have 2 anti-heroes. Funny enough for me, coincidentally, I pulled Bride, Dr. Phosphorus, and Weasel all right before this event started. I think I got Dr. Phosphorus and Weasel like 2 weeks ago. And the Bride I pulled alongside Peacemaker. Weird. So Red Hood is in there as well. But I could have just stuck with Vigilante and Peacemaker, and I can replace Red Hood, which will happen, given a suggestion by someone in my chat. Rello. I'm going to try Zatanna as well for the crits. However, she seems to crit a good bit. So, I'm going to run this team, and I'm running Batman here because Batman puts out a bunch of armor break. Batman will definitely steal this show a good bit because Batman is Batman, and he's strong as hell. At least mine is. Judo Master should be a relatively good damage dealer. I'm putting him in the role of kind of a pseudo tank here because he does have that revive mechanic. This may not be the smartest positioning for him, but Peacemaker was falling way too fast. Let's go ahead and do the ultimate order. He's going first, his video. Let's put Vigilante next just for the comparison's sake, and then also it'll reduce Batman cracking skulls the way that he does in this whole thing. So we will go from, I'm not going to skip battle, we're going to show it. Oh, Spike was saying he thinks that the 30% should still count during the first 100, and only after the first 100, then you get the guaranteed unlock, and then it drops back down to 30%, which I agree with. I hear you. Thanks for the, I knew that's what you meant, but I thank you for making me clarify that on the video. Sledgehammer says he puts Judo Master with Mara and Starfire for the armor break. And Zatanna puts out armor break as well. Now, if you notice, Judo Master, now you have to remember as well, Vigilante rank 8, Red Hood rank 8, Peacemaker rank 8 legendary. Judo Master is laying down good damage for rank 5 amongst them. And not only that, he's actually providing them with the ability to hit harder because of his hard hit that he's adding to the team. Now, because of that, and I think I kind of felt this way about Mr. Terrific as well, you could run him at rank 5 with rank 8s so long as you're able to protect him and heal him enough or keep him out of harm's way, depending on the scenario. So right now, Grodd will do his sonic attack. He'll hit the back row. Grodd is not a very strong character right now because this is just beginner simulation. But he'll hit the back row. Fine and dandy. If I have a healer there to support Judo Master, then Judo Master is giving hard hit to the anti-heroes that are running with him, causing so much more damage, not to mention the fact that he's critting on damn near every attack. So he is hitting hard. Is his damage like, his damage is keeping pace, if that makes sense. It's not that he's going to outdo it, and it's not that he's like even equal to them, but it's not to their detriment with him at rank 5, plus he's giving them hard hit. Mr. Squirrel pulled almost 500 and got him twice on stream yesterday. Something else is going on there. I don't know what it is, but something else is happening. All right, so Judo Master with his cheese doodles, I guess is what they're gonna call him. 2.7 million. Vigilante hit harder, but I think Vigilante has better gear as well. But Vigilante did hit harder. Batman hit less, but you saw where I had him third position. This is not bad for a rank 5. This is really, really good. So to me, I'm gonna keep working on him. I'm doing this video like urgently because I already have other shards of his and I wanted to pull him. As a matter of fact, you saw how he performed there. What I'm about to do, which I don't normally do, I'm gonna go ahead and take him rank 6 in this video and then begin work on his badge because I have a bunch of badge stuff saved up. I don't know what his badge says, so let's find out together. We're gonna rank him up right now, thanks to my impatience. Boom, boom. So rank 6, boom. Physical damage dealt to enemies in the front row increases to 150% of Judo Master's attack. So it was 100, I forgot. It was 100, now it's 150 on the ultimate. Physical damage to the middle row is going to be 300%. So much harder. Okay, so now the skills, we've already seen how that changes up. I would like to put more attack on him, but I can't right now. That's going to be fun. What we're going to do though is look at his badge. So every time Rapid Strike hits, it has a 50% chance to duplicate a random existing debuff on the target. Duplicated debuffs always last 1 turn. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. At the beginning of battle, Judo Master gains an additional 10% physical damage reduction. Whenever Rapid Strike is a critical hit, is guaranteed to duplicate a random debuff. Badge is okay. I think his badge is okay. Am I thinking it's incredible? Nah, but I think it's okay. I have a bunch of these left over, so I'm about to do this now because basically I feel like I screwed up my first few badges, so I'm very, very, very conservative now. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take this up to tier 1 with the increased attack, increased defense. Boom, Rapid Strikes unlocked. So we'll run back to, so now every Rapid Strike does 50% chance to duplicate. All right, we will run back to team up and do the exact same thing. But this time we're gonna skip the battle. Thank you guys for watching. Then check out what his stats are at the end of it all. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I do like Judo Master a lot though. I feel like he's on par with Mr. Terrific. I have to play test him more. I have to try it more. I have to see a little bit more what's going on. But I feel like he could be on par. Who knows? Okay. Something funky happened here where Batman and Vigilante died. So he took a lot more of a prominent role in this and got 4.5 million. Okay, cool. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Hit the dislike twice. What happened? Oh boy. Okay, so let's go back over here. Transition. All right. So that was Judo Master. We're at 7:30 right now, so we got time. I do have a busy day ahead of me at work. Turns it back off. Huh? Okay. I got 3 hours for this. That's fine. Okay, so then Fighting Spirit, we will get. Oof. It'd be nice to get him one more time. It would. I like him. It really, really would. but I can't pull him from here. Okay, 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 okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. Outcast voice. All right, all right, all right, all right. Next, Nightwing. So I was either gonna do Nightwing, for Batman Day. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do too. Attack and attack. Let's go ahead and try to replace. Dislike once turns on the check mark. Hit it again, it turns it off. Are you talking about this thing? No. Oh. You mean on literally the YouTube video. That was like the blondest moment I've had in a minute. Okay. I get you. No. I hear you. Damn. Okay. I get you 100%. That took me a while. I was like, what the hell is Hammer talking about? That's my fault, homie. I was really sitting there like, he doesn't usually go off the rails like this. What is he on right now? No. That's my fault. That's my fault. I was slow as hell. That's my bad. I forgot that I was like on YouTube, if that makes sense. Like I don't, because I hold you guys separately. So like you're on the stream. So for you to talk about YouTube is like weird. And then for YouTube to talk about like stream is like, you know what I mean? Like, so it was like one of those things. That's my fault. That's funny. So I was like, what? Okay. Hammer's on one. Has he been drinking? What's going on? All right, here we go. I wanted to put an attack percentage piece here. But they're already assigned. I'm not taking it off of Peace. Am I not taking it off Peacemaker? I did do the signature thing, which I'm doing that stuff faster and faster nowadays. I'm not caring as much. That's probably not a smart idea, but this has an attack bonus only for him. I wish we could get rid of that. I thought I was going crazy. Yeah, me too. Me too, Hammer. I thought me too. Mr. Squirrel pulling that 500 times and getting him only twice is crazy work. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. That is like, they have to resolve that. I don't know how, honestly. If at all possible. Well, no, the guarantee thing. That's the resolution to it. The guarantee thing. So, Digital Universe or Nightwing? I mean, which one's more relevant right now? I really want to put an attack bonus piece on Judo Master. Because he's going to crit all the time. Wait, do I have anything else that I could put on Peacemaker that would make more sense here? They have HP. I think hers is HP 2. Yep. HP bonus here. HP bonus here. And then his attack bonus. 10% plus crit plus another HP bonus. This has HP bonus. This has heal bonus. I'm tempted to put this HP piece on Peacemaker to make him a thicker tank. And then I can put this attack percentage piece onto Judo Master. It also has crit, and I know it's the Peacemaker thing here, but at this point, I don't care about this extra bonus on Peacemaker. If I could potentially add a good bit of HP on him. Let me see how much Peacemaker benefits from HP. I've forgotten this kit already. Peacemaker. Skill. Blast. Shoot physical damage equal to 200% of attack. He already does not hit hard either. Like on his ultimate, he does not do any real damage. Maybe I do need to just move away from the... Because when I do this attack, it is like nothing. It is absolutely nothing. Yeah, maybe I should switch up Peacemaker a bit more and make him a thicker tank instead of worrying about putting attack on him in the first place. Let's do that. Let us do that. All right, so first off, we'll replace this piece and put this over on Judo Master. So we increase his attack so that his crit damage is even higher. I don't need to worry about putting any crit on him whatsoever. He will get enough crit from substats alone. He'll get too much crit from substats, actually. Where are you, dude? I don't remember what, there he is. All right, so this attack, we'll replace this. No, we'll go the opposite way first because I want to see the jump. So this is the HP that we can add to him. The crit would be higher. Attack bonus we don't care about. I think I want an HP bonus over here because I'm gonna start focusing up HP on Peacemaker. Or should I take that off Bride? We do have this speed over here. I'm keeping that on Zatanna. You know what? No. Leave Bride alone. We'll go ahead and do this. Strengthen this a little bit with the nothing that I have. Quick select. I have burned through all of my friggin' elite resources here. That's hilarious. So we already got up to crit. What are you? HP, flat. Or actually, we can just take the ones that already have levels on them. That makes it go up faster. No, there's nothing there. I need to get up to level 13. So, what are you? Just flat HP. Bet. Where are we at now? 12, so I need one more. Will you do it? I don't like using my speed gear for this though. Honestly, it should be the heal gear that I'm doing this to. How many of these I need to do? What's going on? How many of these things I need to do? To get up to 13. Come on, chill out. There it is. All right. Yes, I know. I'm aware. I'm making stupid decisions. Get off me. All right, so then I can replace this with this. So his attack bonus is going to drop. His crit is going to go up. His defense is going to go up. HP bonus is not there yet, so we'll see that when it happens. But anyway, replace. So then we put this on him. Oh, wait. Let's see, there was a HP, the attack dropped. Okay, that's totally fine. That's the only stat that really fell off. All right, so then that, everything else goes up. All right, cool. I have the sun literally reflecting off a window directly into my eye. There's a weird thing that's happening with wintertime. Ouch. Okay, that hurt. Jeez. Okay, so can I let? No, we'll leave that one. Okay, so now I have that. Broken up this set. I feel as though I should worry more about HP than attack on Buddy. So we will go ahead and replace all of this attack gear with HP just to make him thicker. And then we'll move forward from there. Let's see. Not worried about his attack. So replace. honestly, I should take this off Grodd. So that's 2, and then for the helmet, about the same. I didn't have, actually, as much as I complained about him not doing much damage, I didn't have the best gear on Peacemaker to begin with anyway. Alright, so up the HP a bit. You should be okay. HP bonus here. So hopefully that makes him thicker, a good bit thicker. Ooh, what are you doing over here? What's going on with you? Should you be on there instead? We'll marinate on that one. All right, so let's go with the Judo Master. Let's go to Judo Master. Where you at? Bet. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the attack piece here that we just took off of him. It's gonna give us plus 10%, 6% crit, so we're gonna lose 2% crit on this, which we don't replace. So his attack is gonna go up by, ooh, dadgummit, I missed it. That's fine, his attack went up by a lot, let's just say that. So now, I think it was at 80 something. So now he's at 97% attack. That's cool. Next, I don't necessarily need this crit gear. So I'm gonna replace it with attack. And this might be where I'm taking that off of Peacemaker and giving Peacemaker something completely different. So, but I'm gonna stick with the attack side of things. How about that? Yeah, this thing gives me an attack bonus. I'm just completely redoing Peacemaker right now. At the same time, don't necessarily feel comfortable with it. Replace, and I need to upgrade this before I put it on Peacemaker, but it is what it is at this point. Attack, so we do want the attack bonus that's here at the bottom. HP, and we're completing an attack set, so I'll replace that. Cool. Next, is there anything here that I'm going to steal? There's regular flat attack. Whoa! What happened there? Okay. That was crazy. The game disappeared from my screen, but not from there. Anyway, okay, cool. Next, flat attack. Attack bonus. Let's go with that first. I did just take this off of Peacemaker, right? 4% attack bonus down at the bottom. There's nothing else that is going to be as good to put on him. I'm not taking from Blood. Bloodsport has proven to be awesome lately. These aren't even like leveled up. Yeah, that stays on. All right, so then he's stealing a bunch of other folks' gear. That's how he's being made right now. And then, honestly, this crit piece here isn't doing much, so may as well replace it with an HP piece. If there is one floating around that's at the same level. There isn't. So I'll leave it for the time being. Would I have a new one of these too? Peacemaker may need to get this as well. Yeah, Peacemaker only has this thing. Okay. All right, so that's straight. I think we're good now. And I think I've turned Judo Master. I'm 330. Nope. Dude. How is it harder to get these epics than it is to get a daggum legendary? If you had done 300 pulls on a legendary, you would have had 2 legendaries by now. Like, that is insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right. So I've gotten his attack up to 105. Guys, I need to work on gear more and pay more attention. He's up to 105 right now. Speed 210. I don't think I've even done any work on the speed. I don't think I even have any speed stats. That's just what he does. And then the crit, I think I still have a 12%. So I didn't even lose that much crit off of these moves. And there's no crit subset that's really quick that I could reach. So then the next crit subset I can get is here. Itchy eyeball. All right. Oh, he's gonna be so much fun. Okay. Wait, Dr. Phosphorus, why are you? Because of your auto equip, and then Weasel can be the next one I take up to rank 6. It's so funny. He's he makes me feel itchy when I look at him. All right, so then let's do the digital universe, I guess, and then call it a video. So I'm going to get these resources. Of the digital universe. I don't know if I feel like doing a video on digital universe. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I feel like doing that right now. Also, because it feels like this digital universe is not going to be that difficult. Albeit, I mean, this I would get from it, and then 2 tokens. I guess all that because digital universe used to be my favorite PVE mode. I don't know if I'm kind of good, like got a little bit of sour grapes from the last thing. Even though I was happy with the changes they made and that it was still like challenging. I don't know if I'm still kind of like with the whole thing that happened and how it went down. Let's do. I guess we can do digital universe. What's this thing looking like? Is it quick or is it gonna take forever? Lord have mercy. This is gonna take a minute. Unless I basically skip battle for everything. Oh God, I don't have the energy for this right now. Especially since I gotta get off soon and go to work. I don't think I have the energy for this at the moment. This might be a Saturday morning thing. Tomorrow. Reset. Okay. And I'm still shy on the other titanium. So the next question is, I do like Judo Master a lot. I have been farming the diamonds from System Recovery and got pretty far yesterday before I had to give up right here. I don't even know if I had to. I think I just did. So let's see if we can make this work a little bit. Albeit I'm tempted to do more with you. Oh, wait. That was the other thing I was thinking of. George told me to do the badge for Guy Gardner and for Pandora. And I haven't done the badge for either one of them. I would check for Pandora over Guy though. I think I have enough to take one of theirs up. So for her first, it is Noble Sacrifice gains 15% heal crit rate. Shoots 2 additional times. Damage dealt by... Well, also they did say, and this is one that I got upset with Daniel about, a guy who also watches. He hasn't been on in a little bit. Guy Gardner's Tier 1. If an enemy has no stacks of dampen, each hit with Emerald Knuckle has a 20% chance to inflict 1 dampen for 1 turn. If Guy Gardner lands a 3rd attack, the Emerald Knuckle, it also inflicts 1 stack of dampen for 1 turn. This whole like putting on these resources to get a 20% chance, I'm not a huge fan of. 20% chance of dampen for 1 turn. I don't know. And then Pandora's. Noble Sacrifice can't heal crit. I'm about to think on that for a bit. Alright, System Recovery. I'll do a little bit there and then I'm going to call it a video and get to work. Because I do have a long day ahead of me. I did want to do a Nightwing guide though. I can't remember the last time I did a Nightwing guide. It wasn't long ago. Oh, and then also, when was the last time I did a Damien guide? I don't think I've done Damien at rank 8. His gear is trash too. What is his emblem? It just adds 1 stack of bleeds for 2 rounds to the target without bleed. Man, good. Alright, Zay. Let's see. I'm very indecisive right now. I don't know if I should start this video or not on Nightwing. And I did just read Red Hood, or I am reading Red Hood and the Outlaws, but I can't take Red Hood up any higher right now, can I? I don't have any of his shards. Yep, level 2 unlocked, we know. And then his badge to me wasn't that great at all. Rank up, I don't think I have any more of him. Nope. Okay. I wish the game would let you preview the wordage of the badge, even if you don't. That would be very, very nice, because you have to get up to rank 6 to even see what it says. It would be nice to see, so we have a goal, just to know what to expect. Because they don't even let you view it in the character files. I cannot remember the last time I did a guide on Nightwing. I feel like I did a rank 10 guide on Nightwing already. So you know what I'll probably do? Since I am going to be streaming tomorrow, I have no plans. It is a weekend of being all alone. And so what I may do is do Damien and Nightwing tomorrow. Red Robin will get ignored because nobody liked Red Robin. I think I did, the last time I did a guide on Nightwing was with the trio thing for Ocean Master and Bloodsport. And I'm going to have to do a trio thing again as well at some point. Okay. I think that's what happened. I heard Aquaman and Joker are up next. Where'd you hear that at? Where'd you hear that at? I need to know more than just that's what you heard. I need to know your sources. I need to know who said it. Is it somebody on Reddit who said it should be next and that's who they want? Or is it somebody with like inside knowledge? Or somebody saying like they'd be surprised if they weren't that. Because a lot of people say things with conviction and don't know. That's all I'm saying. What are your sources? I'm gonna Lois Lane you right now. I need to check your sources. I didn't like Vigilante's badge either though. Whenever Vigilante drops below 50% HP, his attack is increased by 10% for the rest of the battle. I know people in the official Discord are saying there are files and with the promo art. The only promo art / like image files that I've seen were those ones that were released before that had like Black Adam. We've talked about it before though, like 100 times. They had like Black Adam and stuff in it. If somebody did do, what is it called again when you dig through the code? Data mining. If someone did data mine the game and they already have those images inside the game, that's possible. That is possible. And Dr. Poison. Well, I mean, that is a, I guess, legit Wonder Woman villain. And I did love Dr. Poison in DC Legends. So maybe. Okay. Just want to take him up to rank 8 and use 105 damage. Okay. You know what? Let me see. I can't filter or sort via attack power, right? Level, quality, rank, power. I don't think it's just going to do strictly attack power, right? Yeah, no. It's power level. Because I feel like he has the third most attack of anybody on my team. Who was that? Bloodsport has 107. Oh, I'm surprised on that. Zatanna has 112. Well, no, sorry, Green Arrow. I was about to say. So far he's, yeah, third. But then Wonder Woman and Batman are going to beat him. He's above Sinestro. And then Deathstroke. I think he's above Deathstroke. Wait, what? No. Deathstroke. Then Kid Flash. Batman by a lot. Wonder Woman. So he's right there floating around my top 5, 6, or 7 in terms of attack. Yes, Dr. Poison was was that girl in these. I loved her. I did too, because I love like the poison mechanic and stuff. The disease. Because they gave her a rework where she was giving out a ton of disease. And I was like, this is fun. When Man Bat first came out with disease, that was the first YouTube video I think I ever posted. Not even because I was trying to start a channel or anything. I was like, this is cool. I just want this to be online so I could watch it later. I don't even think it was like public. I think it was unlisted or private or whatever. But I was so happy with Man Bat when the disease mechanic got introduced. It was so much fun. Okay. I feel as though I should take this serious one good time, but still use Vigilante. Or not Vigilante, Judo Master. Because, well, actually, Vigilante is a rank 8 going into Grodd. And then Batman. I guess Red Hood would be the weak point here. Superman, DCU could do some work. And then if we really want this to be over with, like in the way that it should be over with, we're going to use Judo Master more of a support role here because he's giving off those hard hits. And that's to load up Batman and Superman DCU. Skip battle? Nah. Deathstroke's badge also is a must to level 30. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan, I think. I just finished Wonder Woman's badge to level 30. Mr. Terrific and Batman are next. And then I don't know if it's going to be Sinestro or Deathstroke. They make those resources scarce. Her and Arcus together. Arcus is a name I haven't heard in a minute. Double tap, one shot to the face. Forgot about Arcus. Arcus, DC Legends was the one that introduced me to Arcus most of the Lanterns, honestly. Because quiet as it's kept, I didn't know about Saint Walker before DC Legends. Shh. Because I don't care about the Lanterns. Except Jon Stewart and Jessica Cruz and Kyle Rayner. I like, okay, that was too many Lanterns to name and then say I don't care about the Lanterns. Anyway. Wop wop. I mean, he's doing damage. Was that 1 million that Vigilante just... That wasn't 1 million. That must have been 100,000. That wasn't 1 million. It must have been 100,000. I mean, they are a record shop. I don't remember which one of his abilities gets enhanced. I'll go through it and look real quick. I want to be sure this gets like 50% damage done because I only have like one more attack after this. Or should do like 25%, so we should be at like 75 right now. Here's hoping. Uh-oh, Superman DCU, going to work. Vigilante, how many you gonna get on them? So that's 300,000, right? Is it that I wasted? Okay, wasted is a strong term. Um, I feel like Judo Master does what Vigilante does, except better, and has a team synergy in terms of attack and damage and stuff. He's critting on all of his attacks. That just out the gate is amazing. Laying down armor break, etc., etc. It seems as though Vigilante is the weakest member of the team and not. Judo Master feels like he's really good. Okay, 65%. I have no idea what that means for me. Wait a minute. He's rank 6. He was going back in the order. And his damage was on par with. I mean, on par is a stretch, but you see what I'm saying, right? A rank 8 Superman DCU, who I just said the other day I would put like S tier. Like the tier below Wonder Woman, whatever that tier is where, to me, DCU, Sinestro, Deathstroke, and Batman live. But I mean, I guess it's in line with Vigilante's damage too. 34, like 3.4 thousand seems like 3.4 million seems like it's crazy. For a rank 6 is what I'm saying. Like where he is. Vigilante was barely behind him in terms of he was second in the order. And it's less, it's like 50,000 less, more than that. But still, almost 100,000 less. I don't know. This feels. I said the same thing about Vigilante before too, where when he first came out, I was like, it feels like he's doing like solid damage, like really, really solid damage for rank 5. It feels the same way for Judo Master. I learned about the Lanterns because I watch all of the DC animes. Wait, what? The animated movies? No, to be fair, I did watch those too, like the Emerald Knight and stuff. I did watch it, and they were interesting there. I'm being an elitist. I'm being a Bat Family elitist. Like, how dare you soil my desk with a Lantern comic? How dare you, sir? The lowest we're willing to go is Red Robin, and Red Robin isn't allowed over here. I don't know why I'm so mean to Red Robin. I know why I'm so mean to Red Robin, because his initial mask looked like a BDSM mask. It looked like he had pulled a condom over his head. Anyway, so Judo Master and Vigilante did solid work, especially Judo Master though. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the best way to go about this. I have 2 more attacks. It's fine. We can do it this way. I thought I only had 1 attack. There goes Rod. Judo Master. Outwork. I mean, he's in front, but like outworking Vigilante, like not insignificantly. They've doubled up on him, so like this makes more sense to me. This is a million more, so this makes more sense to me. This is like, if you're not gonna out damage buddy at rank 6, should I have even put resources into you to get you to rank 8? Should I use 88 medals for 120 shards of Judo Master? Okay. All right. Bulik. Okay. This is the we'll end on this question actually. George, I really want your opinion on this too, actually. So perk up your ears, bud. So what I did for Vigilante, and you're doing this for Judo Master, which is all kinds of different. So you've already unlocked them. Okay, cool. If you've unlocked them, because that's the only way you're gonna get the other shard. So you said you did 330 pulls, but you haven't gotten Judo Master. So the eighth medal for him, well, you wouldn't even be able to use it because you wouldn't have him yet. Okay, so what I did for Vigilante is I used 48th medal, right? And I took Vigilante from rank 6 to rank 7 because of that condition that they have on the Vigilante, the epic featured epics event, that little cube thing. Knowing that once I took him from rank 6 to rank 7, I would accomplish that, and then I would get those 40 shards, which means technically for every nth medal I used, or eighth medal, whichever of the medal that I used, it was actually 2 for 1 on that epic. The way you're describing it, 88th medals to get 140 is going to be like 1.5 to 1, right? But it is Judo Master. Yeah, just planning for when you get a copy. Fingers crossed you get, like, when you get one copy, you get 2, and then this becomes a moot point. But because then I would probably, I don't regret doing that 8th medal thing for Vigilante. I think he is a good damage dealer. However, for Judo Master, if I get to the point of where I'm tempted to do it now, if I'm being real, because I don't think I have enough diamonds for it. But if I go to my security plan, this might have been where I shouldn't have pulled. If I go to my security plan and I buy up until this 50, ooh, I'm really far away. Never mind. I'm so far away. I was wilding. Forget it. But if I could, I have 22 here. If I get another 20 and I haven't pulled Judo Master by that point, I will do the same thing I did with Vigilante, but be happier about it because I think Judo Master is better. But then I would take him up from rank 6 to rank 7, get this. I'll complete these other things, no problem. And I'll probably pull the 20 before I actually do that, which makes more sense. And then I'll get this as well, which then means that it's 2 to 1. Oh yeah, that's what George and I were talking about. If you own the character, you can buy them from the Elite shop. It's Elite Arena and it's League shop. Those are the 2 shops where you can get them from. The problem is that you're only allowed to do like 10. So by the time he does both those shops, he'll end up with like 20 or 30, I think. So then it wouldn't be able to take him up to the next rank. Just got back from work. Does Judo Master feel like $50? You should never want to spend 8th medals for an epic character. Okay, George and I have different philosophies here. Okay, but George is probably the one you want to listen to. He's been playing the game longer. But in my head, it is, if I can do 2 to 1, get 2 shards for 1, that makes sense to me. But George is never do it, and I guess his philosophy is it's so valuable to rank up those legendaries that you should not spend on epics under any circumstances. I think that's probably where he's coming from. So, however, this is where we need to have like a hotline or something, because I agree. I see your point. And I could even see the argument that you would make against it for Vigilante. That I see. However, for Mr. Terrific, that would have been 100% worth it because Mr. Terrific is a legendary. For Judo Master, jury's still out. I don't know. But you won't have to use as many 8th medals. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean by the 2 to 1 ratio thing. The 88th medals is a lot, though. It is a lot of 8th medals. I'd used 40 to get 80. Using 80 to get 120 is a lot. I don't know if I can co-sign the 80. I also did and to be fair as well, I also did the math on how far away I would have been, including my shop. Oh, and so you guys know George's, I asked you before, but I remember now, you're free to play. Because we had the discussion like a couple months ago where you were discussing how, like, you find like a thrill in getting over on things like in the game and not spending money but still getting to where you are. So yeah, we talked about you being free to play. Eighth metal is a very precious material to spend it mindless. But it wasn't mindless. It was mindless. It was mindful. It was very mindful. I knew what I was doing. Um, but I think that's where we might have a difference then, because this is the dolphin trout, whatever the hell I am in this game, mentality of I'm gonna spend some money in the game and you spend absolutely none. So that might be where the difference in philosophy is coming in. Yeah, you're free to play. I remember because we had this whole discussion like a couple months ago, and you were saying how like you're free to play because you like the concept of I'm not being offensive, and it's gonna kind of sound like it is, but it's not. Is that I know people or know of people. There was a TV show called Couponing, and it was very clear that these people have the money to go get the full price steak or whatever. They just love sitting down. I don't know if they even still do this in Sunday morning papers. They just love sitting down and finding the deals so that they can go and get like $400 worth of groceries with $50, and that's like their sport. Is like stacking up coupons and being like, yo, I do this, I can 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 do this, and then even though they would have the money, they bring out a wad of money to pay for it and then just pull out the 50 to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're bringing. And that's how George approaches it. He likes finding the deals, the inefficiencies, and all the other stuff to like make sure he doesn't pay, which I appreciate, I respect. Which I could understand the fun in that too. I'm just too impatient. Me, I spend money. Now, I did say I was going to spend less money given all the miscommunication stuff, or lack of communication, I should say, because it's not missed if you don't try. But, so I do count on having a few more eighth medals in the pocket. Like in the next 4 or 5 days, I'll have another 25 eighth medals. And then after this, in the next 4 days, I'll have another 10 from here. And that was part of the math that I did. What's up, Andrew? That was part of the math I did when coming down to the Elite Arena shop. Because then it is, I'm going to spend, and I spent a little bit here, but I'm going to get a bunch of that back coming soon. Plus, this is still 11 days away. Where it's going to be like, all right, so I'll get 20 Wonder Woman from here. I'll get 20 Wonder Woman from here. And this is going to be used there. And then that means I'll have 40. With the other 48th medals, I'll be 20 away from getting her up to rank 10. Now, could I have used those other 8th medals to get her up to rank 10? Not rank 10. Yeah, rank 10. Actually, I don't know if I could do that rank 10. I think I need 160 regardless. Could I have done that sooner, or like not done that for Judo Master or Vigilante and taken her up to rank 10 sooner? Yes, 100% agreed. However, I was going more for, well, one, content creator. I love using that tag. But two, she's in a good place. I don't have any issues with her. I don't think that taking her up to rank 10, it will be a big deal, and I'll do it eventually one day. But I was okay with knowing that I was far enough away from Wonder Woman that I would have to wait like another month anyway. Maybe one day spend some money just for game supporting. I wouldn't even, because put it this way, I wouldn't, how do I put it? I wouldn't do it strictly for that, if that makes sense. At least not, okay, no, put it this way. At least not now. At least not now, because I'm waiting for there to be like clear communication on stuff. $5 here and there, I hear you. I hear you. But if they right the ship well enough, then you won't have to do it to support the game per se. You can do it once or twice to support it, but then there'll be enough whales in there to where they will be swimming and keeping the ocean waters fresh for us. I think in the long term, it's never the best decision because you'll eventually be able to wish list any epic up, but it might be evaluated as an edge short term if you have your legendaries built to rank 10. Yeah. But this is coming from, maybe that's the difference. This is more of, maybe this is a little bit of a different philosophy. I want to play with the new characters and learn them and figure them out. even independent of the channel. I keep saying content creator stuff. It's an excuse. Even independent of the channel, I like getting the new characters and learning and playing with them. And you guys, and this me saying you guys sounds like so. I don't mean it in a rude way. Are thinking more about progress through the game in that sense. And I'm thinking more or less like I like the new character. I want to try the new character. I want to figure him out. I want to figure out what other teams I can put. Like finding out like I did something special. Running Judo Master with Batman as a Tana and Vigilante and Peacemaker. Does that work? Nope. Let's try this way. Nope. Does this work? Nope. Now, could I have like just a rank 10 Wonder Woman that cracks skulls and go through all of it? Yeah. That's cool. But I also like the theory crafting behind it. I like getting new characters in and trying different stuff. So, I don't know. There's a difference in philosophy of the game. Not putting yours down. And you weren't putting mine down. I didn't take that impression either. So, I am going to end it on that note. I'm going to resist the urge to do more pulls of Judo Master. It's so sad that someone that's looking so goofy is so awesome in this game. Look at the character model on Mr. Terrific. Amazing. Okay, you know what? Vigilantes. He has a praying mantis face, but the rest isn't that bad. This looks like it's on a website that should be restricted. Okay. You should also you should be also that aware that you need it to raise levels up to 3. Oh yeah, you were telling me about was it you? Someone was telling me about the whole 301, 302, 303 thing. I hear you on that. But I guess I'm more willing to progress slowly through the actual content and leveling up of the game in favor of having like more characters and theory crafting around teams. But in any case, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. In the words of, I think it was Rello, hit that dislike twice. 2 times. And then hit that like once. In any case, thank you guys for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you. Every time I see you guys tomorrow, I end up doing something to where I can't tomorrow. So I'll say